Now here's the tail of the tape for our last match. Ceron against MysT. As I said, Ceron is playing random currently. 60% against 40%. That was probably a Night Elf mirror, though, I would have to guess. Autumn Leaves will be the first map, and here we go. Here's MysT in the bottom left. In the top right, we do have Ceron playing human. Okay. So a human against Night Elf, this is probably best case scenario for Ceron, is to random human. Because he knows he's going to be up against a keeper, so he knows what he's got to go into, and there's plenty of tricks he could pull. There's tower rushes, there's very early expansions, there's lots of play for Ceron, and of course, being a Night Elf player, he understands how to abuse his own race. Yeah, if there's no predictions up, I'll do them. Here. I'll actually... Error creating. Sorry, guys. Never had that before. Error creating. What's going on?
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, well, predictions don't want to work. Sorry. Archmage on the way out for Ceron. Of course, it will be a Demon Hunter for MysT. So does that mean that MysT is just going to go Demon Hunter always? I suppose so, because obviously against random you have to just pick a consistent strat, but it might depend on the map. And immediate expansion for Ceron, which I think is the right choice, although I prefer it at this top left. I always say it. Nice detonate on the water elemental. Mana burn here. The pressure is starting. One peasant taking quite a bit of damage, and the militia is about to run out, so maybe a couple of kills. Deny on that one. Ceron does have the lumber to start, but he needs a little bit more gold.
The player's forces are under attack.
Level 2 now that aura is important. Footman being dealt with by the archer, but could still get a wisp kill eventually. Third Moonwell might be a little bit of a tell, but the tech as well doesn't tell too much of a story. And the expansion coming up. A couple of peasants gonna have to be pulled from the main base. This is the best way to play against Night Elf, in my opinion, is the immediate expansion. Ring of Protection helping out quite a bit to keep the Demon Hunter in the fight a little bit longer. Expansion will be safe, though. Oh yeah, maybe we were both trying to do a protection at the same time, that's why. Yes, Ceron did pick random. Boots of Speed, purchased by Ceron. MysT. Trying to get that level 2 Hunter's Hall on time. And we'll see if it's a Nago or a Panda. Tinker at tier 2. A lot of options. Do we have a second barracks or anything coming up? Not quite yet for Ceron. Probably just going to be focusing on getting his tech quite early. Because his expo was pretty clean, only one peasant. An archer maybe gonna go down. There's dust as well. Nice micro on the Archmage. 2 more hits I think is needed though, unfortunately. Yep.
A player's forces
The
are under
expansion's
attack.
mining away. Tier 2 tech underway. Defend is gonna be essential, but Ceron a little bit low on lumber currently. An Ancient Wonders cancel. Not really worth the footman health, I would have to argue, but it's still going to be canceled regardless. Nice damage. One footman might pay the price. Is the shop coming up? Lumber mill is, and that upgrade's going to be important. Maybe could have even been built before the tech came underway, but still the lumber issue will soon be solved. Or resolved, even.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, town portal might be forced. Oh, I think the Archmage is actually just going to be able to skate away, and the shop is being power built. It's going to be rough to be able to get back and heal, and honestly, MysT is kind of putting on a clinic because Ceron has invested a lot of health into this pressure. If he gets attacked by the tree, he is dead. He can't get too close to this tree. This is risky. Luckily for MysT, unlike Pato, they were not on strike, the Ancient Protector, on Autumn Leaves earlier. Quite the story. Quite the story. Will it continue this game? Healing up that Archmage, but one scroll ain't enough, unfortunately. Second, barracks coming up. I can only imagine this will be for rifles because it's a little bit late, and there's blacksmith as well. It's defend underway. Yeah, it is finished, in fact. And the lures are almost finished, and a tier 2 long investment, seems like, for MysT, but no, he techs right now. Gonna be relatively Dryad heavy, though, as it seems. And the SimCity is good, and it's online for Ceron. But there's a little gap in, and the Demon Hunter's going to find his way into there to kill some peasants, and Ceron could defend with the footman that he has. But it looks for now he's going to lose some peasants. He's trying to get a hero, it looks like. This tier 2 should be done. Maybe a Naga of his own. Yep. Ooh, and if MysT had the staff on his other hero, he could maybe just staff out the demon and run away, but he might have to staff out the Naga or even Town Portal. Because this Demon Hunter has no real good way out if he gets blocked in. You imagine if the Naga right now had the staff and he just staff him over the trees, it'd be perfect. No, this will be a town portal. But still good damage of what, 6 peasants for MysT. Ceron, is he going into rifles? Yeah, it seems like just a big 70 supply push is the plan for Ceron. The lumber's still an issue, but of course he just invested into 2 sanctums and the second hero, so maybe not as much of an issue as I am saying. Ceron will also probably need a heal scroll, maybe even an invuln. And he would like that invuln right now for this Naga, but both Nagas low. Oh, the Dryad comes in. Is he able to get a slow?
Player's forces are under attack.
This guy fighting a water elemental. If Mana Burn level 3 was online, it would be very close to a kill currently, but the Dryad's slow. Archers come in, there's the Mana Burn, and there's the level 3, and this Naga over here, is he gonna win the fight against a water elemental? Looks like it. But very low. Might even be worthwhile for MysT to walk into the creep camp. One rifle being chased down. Nice value from MysT with these couple of units that he has, but no TP! Okay, not going for this round is Ceron.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the bears should be underway. There's the master training. 48 supply is still only for Ceron. MysT is going to be pretty close to his supply pretty soon. 2 more bears will do it. And then the timing will kind of be MysT's, right? Like, it's lining up in such a way that MysT is going to have bears in time as soon as Ceron is breaking upkeep and wanting to fight. So we'll see who's actually stronger. Level 2, and that's a health stone. That's going to be hugely impactful. I think the Naga did run into the creeps. Yeah, looks like. I don't think Ceron is going to win this fight, though, especially without that Naga. And he's going to have to run away. MysT is looking pretty strong here, but he's got no follow-up. He's got no expansion, so it's going to be important for MysT to do some serious work. Oh, it's MysT's birthday today. Very cool. Like I said, that Healthstone is so useful. The staff should still be on the Naga, though. It really should be. We're going to see an expansion attempt from MysT at any point, or is he just going to be content with 50 supply bears? Okay, there's the expansion. Bit of a passive position for it, but better safe than sorry, as us Canadians like to say. Naga back out. Looking for some experience. Any experience will do. Footman picked off. Just these little bits of value MysT is gaining. Every time he engages, he gets one footman and gets out. Rejuves up, comes back in, one more unit, gets out. But eventually, Ceron is going to be even more at a supply advantage than he currently is. Naga almost level 3, that's going to be important. Maybe a second orb soon for MysT would be good. Who needs Cold Arrow when you have Venom? We're going to go down 71 against 56, and this is going to line up perfectly for the expansion to come up, so Ceron's going to have quite a strong timing. +1 on the rifles. Does he have +2 coming? Yes, he does. The first breaker's out. The breaker's necessary for the rejuve stealing.
A player's forces are under attack.
You know, we really could see one bear going into the peasant line consistently. Would be a nice play from MysT. Something that Ceron would have to react to. Yeah, Blood Mage instead of Naga, I would probably agree with that. Fork Lightning, again, one unit and a rifle, and staffs out this bear. MysT and a priest. Yeah, just so much value. And MysT, like, isn't losing units this whole time. He kills 3 units. Forces a TP, doesn't lose anything. This makes up for the fact he's up against an expansion. He's just getting lots and lots of value in these trades.
A player's force
and eventually, Ceron's going to need a tier 3 tech. He's going to need it. He's getting the Sorks now, which is necessary, but just look how powerful this army is. And this is even before a second orb. This is before fairy dragons, right? This is before the expansion is planted, before heal scrolls. It's going to be tough for Ceron, and he's kind of missed his timing. A little bit. He's missed a little. Maybe he still can squeak out a big fight
a player's forces are under
once
attack.
The expansion has just started mining, but I mean, MysT is even in supply almost, just because of the trades. Both players going to take a red camp. We'll see what the items are. Endurance Aura, what Ceron's looking for. And, well, any of the auras, really, other than Khadgar's. Helm of Valor, that's absolutely awful. Unfortunate for Ceron, and for MysT, that's really good, actually. Not as good as an aura, but very good still. Not if he's attacking breakers, but still pretty good. Heal scrolls needed. 1 purchase, 2 purchased. Level 3 on the Naga. This is the timing for Ceron. If he does not push and break, okay, he's going to tier 3. All right. Yeah, getting into some frag shard mortar teams, inner fire, stuff like that would find a lot of value. With 68 against 75, MysT will be favored in these fights. Staff forced early, not on a bear. Surprised MysT isn't engaging right now. I think he could do well in this fight, and Ceron's going to get a lot stronger once the tier 3 kicks in. But maybe he just wants good positioning on his bears. And he's got no town portal, so he doesn't want to get slow trapped, as Neo would say. It might be good. He actually pulls some wisps to get rid of probably the slow.
The player's forces are under attack.
MysT is playing this very patiently. Now going in for the fight. The bears are finding their footing. Yeah, Ceron is probably going to get dominated in this fight. Huge detonates. Kills a bear, loses a breaker. Nice kiting with the slow from Ceron, and the wisps need to detonate on those bears. So the rifle falls, militia falls. Heal scrolls, one has been used already. Nice Fork Lightning, gonna kill 2 bears so far, but a lot more has died for Ceron, I'm afraid. 67 against 62. Do we have a workshop coming up or anything? That is gonna be necessary. Frag Sharp Mortar teams. Hellstone still finding value. Dryad falls, Breaker falls. Priest about to die. There's no more mana for the Naga, though. For either Naga, actually. 2 more rifles about to fall. Demon Hunter's gonna be level 5 after this kill. And if you thought he had no mana before... And MysT is... rolling over Ceron. Ceron misses timing by a little bit, and the bears are proving to be the stronger army. The tier 3 was a little bit too late, as was the push. And there's no town portal. Ceron's trying to hold on, but this army's just too strong for MysT. As is the Demon Hunter. One more attack, and that Archmage will go down. One more bear falls, maybe even a second bear falls, but the Demon Hunter's gonna kill everything. Level 5 on the Naga. GG is called, and 1-0 for MysT. And now we'll go into, I think... Is it Northern Isles? I think Northern Isles is map 2. Ceron did pick random. Alright, MysT looking really good. And that is Ceron's strongest off race, I think. I don't think his Undead or his Orc is stronger. Maybe his Orc is close, but it's definitely Night Elf Human, and then the other two. If I were to rank the races, at least from what I've seen from him. So we'll see. I mean, and Human against Night Elf is a decent matchup for the humans. So I don't know if it's going to get much better. Randoming Night Elf, of course, into MysT could force MysT into a bad keeper pick against Demon Hunter. Could be something that could favor Ceron as well with the random pick, but we'll see. MysT is looking real strong today, though. We'll see if Ceron could do it. Here's game 2 on Northern Isles. MysT in the bottom left, and again getting Human in the top right is Ceron. And he knew what to do. He just kind of missed the timing a little bit, so we'll see if he can maybe do a little bit more damage in the early game and find his footing earlier for that 70 supply rifle caster timing at the expansion. Probably see a very similar game to last. We could also see a one-base strat from Ceron. Plenty of options. Ancient War. Will we see a keeper this time? The Demon Hunter just looks so good for MysT. He seemed to really know what he was doing with the Demon Hunter playstyle. The one-base playstyle as well. The expansion was barely mining towards the end, so it was pretty much one base versus 2. Ooh, it will, of course, be a Archmage. Would be crazy for anything else. There's the Archmage, and it will be a Demon Hunter again, sticking to what works, and can't blame him. Yeah, I do think Blood Mage would have been much stronger compared to the Naga for Ceron. Maybe that's an adjustment he could make this game. As well as not trading as much when there's that early staff on MysT, because he was using it pretty well. And maybe a full block on the peasants as well is something that was missing. Remember, Ceron lost 6 peasants to that Demon Hunter harass, which ended up slowing down his timing by, could have even been a full minute. Didn't have much of a bank ready once the tier 2 finished, so there's definitely some big adjustments Ceron could make, and he's got the opportunity to make them right now. Will it be the immediate expansion again? Looks like it. Yeah, it does look like it. See what the consumable is for MysT. He's looking for big invuln or greater heal. Both would make the Demon Hunter harass much stronger against the expansion. The Wisp is, of course, going to see. Both Wisps. Oh, detonate. Hits the Archmage as well. And wakes up the creeps with it. Demon Hunter gets greater heal. Oh. But took actually 150 damage. That's not ideal for MysT. Because now his harass is going to be much worse if he runs straight over.
Town is under siege.
And Crystal Ball, unfortunate for Ceron, not getting the greatest item. Or in fact, the worst item. Not even not the greatest, it's just the worst. Okay, positioning on the Expo for, as Neo likes to call it, the bouncer, the footman, to protect the peasants. Right-click on the Town Hall. There's no way, right? There's no way. Okay, 222, 228, 30. Okay, yeah. 209. It's actually taking more damage. Oh my god, he can use the greater heal and get the cancel eventually. Okay, he's not going to. It was going down, though. It was going down in health by about 10 every attack. But that means it would have taken about 20 more attacks. Which I don't think MysT would have had the health to do that with. So really, I mean, that harass, I mean, literally did nothing, right? I mean, the damage on the Town Hall doesn't matter. Am I wrong? He could have maybe just got 2-3 peasant kills there, but with the positioning of the Town Hall, it still would have been very difficult without an archer there. Which is why Keeper can be a lot stronger in these situations. Footman, 3 footmen even coming in. A lot of pressure from Ceron. 1 footman gonna go down, though. And peasants being macroed. No tower here yet, but eventually would like to see that. Even an earlier lumber mill would be nice for Ceron. Will Hunter's Hall cancel? Most likely going to happen. If the Archmage attacks it. But not gonna happen. And a deny attempt, but missed slightly. And the footmen are looking for some more damage. And Demon Hunter wants to get closer up to level 3. Ring of Protection. Very tanky boy. The footmen, do they have defend? No, not yet. These archers are still going to find quite the value. One of those archers might fall right now. There is dust, so one more fireball will do it. This one shadow melds because it knew what its fate would be if it stayed out of the shadows. Tower, shop. Second barracks, lumber mill, farm. We caught all that. 2 barracks very early. And the lore is being delayed as long as Ceron can stay in the base a little while longer. Another footman falls. Boots would have found quite a bit of value so far on the Demon Hunter, but it would be an expensive investment. Tier 3 tech very early. Yeah, this is going to be a strong timing for MysT. I am a little bit afraid for Ceron. Not really having the Archmage levels, losing quite a few footmen, and the tech has not been delayed for MysT. He's going to have bears as early as he desires. But still, the expansion is safe as it always has been. Defend is on the way, and the pressure hasn't been ended yet, so maybe Ceron could find some lore cancels soon. He's still delaying them, which is nice. If he can delay them a bit longer, it would help him out a ton. But this might be the end of it. Panda here also. Panda is going to need to creep fast to level 3, though. A Naga might have been stronger. Rifles here. Tier 2, we'll keep an eye if there's a Blood Mage coming out. He'd have to break upkeep already for the Blood Mage. Almost wants to lose this Footman so he can get a hero.
Forces are under attack.
And it starts to creep, but creeps slowly. Pause for MysT. He just got brought his birthday cake, probably. We'll give you 5 minutes to eat your birthday cake, MysT. Alright, go. Oh, it looks like he's going towards the tavern. Are we really going to have a Naga again? Okay, that Footman dies. No upkeep needed to be broken for the hero now. Are there double Arcane Sanctums? Not quite yet. But the tier 2 just finished. There's the Blood Mage. Okay, nice adjustment. Number 1. Lore's coming up. They were delayed slightly.
Town is under siege.
And now the Footmen are going to come in. If he can get a lore cancel, that is a game-winning move for Ceron. Delaying these lores when it's 1 base versus 2 like this, and MysT is clearly going for bear timing. And he does get the cancel. I think it may eventually be a town portal. Yeah, and he's going to save most of the Footmen. Gets 1 lore cancel, which is a big deal. Look how delayed the bears are going to be. The upgrade hasn't even started yet, so... Yeah, that's nicely done by Ceron. It didn't look like he got a lot done initially, but now he has definitely delayed the bears by minutes. Actually minutes, so... That's a great play. That's a great play. The Sanctum's up. A little bit late, but that's absolutely fine given the position. And MysT might just have to counter-expand and hope he doesn't get broken by a 70 supply army. Panda's getting close to level 3. If he goes to a middle camp or goes just to the Scorpion, that would be level 3. Crystal Ball on both ends, all is even in the world. Blood Mage ideally wants to get level 3 before Ceron goes for his big push at what's probably going to be a counter expansion soon, I would have to guess. Master and Adept before the first bear even comes out. And a Ringer Regeneration from the lab. Demon Hunter. Gets a mana burn, but gets banished, siphoned. What a combo. More rifles coming out. Gonna need some breakers soon. Do we have any breakers? Probably after these Sorks. Breakers, at least 1 or 2, would be great for the rejuve that's inevitably coming. There's the first couple of bears. It's gonna be level 3. It's gonna be really close. Yeah, this should be level 3. Is he gonna be 1 experience on level 3? No, he's not, right? He'll be fine. Yeah, there he goes. Robe of the Magi. Shop control as well for what's going to be the heal scroll and the invuln. Maybe even both heal scrolls. He can afford both. Would be a great choice. There they are. This is going to be a strong timing for Ceron. MysT got level 3 Panda, but only 2 bears currently and no expansion on the way. So Ceron's going to have to push the main if he wants to push, or maybe he could just bully and creep the entire map and maybe go tier 3. But here come the militia. Nice breath, but remember there's double heal scroll. A couple of Footmen are falling. Is there double staff? There is double staff, so maybe both bears could be saved. So again, a couple of footmen die. MysT loses nothing. He gets out. This is what he's going to try to do consistently, but Ceron is a lot stronger this game than he was in the last. Panda's going to need an anti-magic potion, most likely. Ceron was looking for the expansion, but doesn't find it. Is he really going to back up? I think that's a mistake. He should fight now when he's strong, because he's... Eventually, we're just going to end up in a position we were last game. He wants Blood Mage level 3, I get it. But he's giving MysT a lot of time to... If MysT can get up to 60 supply bears with this Moonwell, he's going to have no issue taking these fights with the Panda level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Healthstone, Blood Mage level 3, though that's a huge upgrade. I will give it to Ceron. That is probably the right choice to get that. But yeah, going now is going to be necessary. 76 against 50. Still a strong timing. Red Camp prepped in the meantime. Helm of Valor, that's not a great item. On the Demon Hunter, it is alright, though. Expansion path to the Red Camp. Town Portal going to need to be forced. And he just cancels it, yeah. Because he knows he's got to defend this. +1 attack will finish. Does Wellspring finish? Nope. Not going to have time to get Wellspring either. Tower's coming up. 76 against 58. 8 of that's in production. Both heal scrolls still online. 1 of mana stealing as well. And look at the Banished Siphon. Oh, look at it. Look at all the mana, dude. Oh my god. Did he even use a 1? No, he didn't even use the 1 of mana. The Panda's just out of mana. Very, very powerful timing from Ceron. 1 bear already falling. A lot of ranged units in the back. 1 rifle's going to fall eventually, but the Panda getting nothing done. And yeah, Ceron's going to break this. Look at all the towers. He actually canceled these and moved them up a little bit further. Leapfrogged them. Wisp being pulled, but yeah, the position's just too strong for Ceron. He's going to take this. Going tier 3 in the meantime as well. Demon Hunter going to be forced into that greater heal. And even if you kill the army, the towers are going to be up. And it's not the best fight for MysT overall. And the Panda really kind of got owned. Definitely needed an anti-magic potion on that Panda to engage in. Now using a mana pop, it might only get the single breath off. Look at the Siphon. GG is called, and 1-1. We're going into a game 3, the last game of the night. Decide who's going to make it through. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Makes the adjustments. Makes it through. And now is he going to get human 3 times in a row? I doubt it. Odds are not in his favor, so he made the adjustments. He got the W with human, and now we'll see what he can do with the other races. Again, if he gets Night Elf, he's going to be at quite the advantage, Ceron. Because he might... Well, he's gonna be against a Demon Hunter, so maybe not. If he could force a Keeper, which in some cases Night Elf will go Keeper against random, then he'd be really in a really good spot, but he'd probably just end up in a Bear Mirror. Oh. Okay, my game is bugged. And I'm going to restart everything this time because last time I did this, the overlay stopped working, so I'm going to restart everything. I gotta flip a coin for them. So Ceron's gonna be heads. MysT is gonna be tails for the coin flip. Okay, you guys will be my proxy for fairness. Let me get a coin. Where's my wallet? Oh, all right. We'll do it with this. We'll do it with a good old Canadian nickel. So there's tails. You see? That's Canadian tails, and heads it's the queen. Woo! Okay. So what did I say? Ceron is heads, MysT is tails. Okay, here we go. And it is. Oh, can you see that? How do I tilt it? It's tails, but oh, you can see it. You can see it. It's tails. So what did I say that was? That was MysT, right? Alright, that was exciting. Yeah, Starbucks plays random. Who else? Sometimes InfyTH play random. Sometimes Cruncher plays random. Alright, a 1-1 series. Alright, we're jumping into the game right quick. Yeah, that was 5 whole cents. Alright. So, game 3, the final game of the day, the decider. This is it. This is all. This is everything. Loser goes home. Winner goes into the top 8. Into the main tournament. Last refuge. Ceron against MysT. Here we go. Here's MysT in the top right, and Ceron getting Night Elf in the bottom left. Getting Night Elf. I'm not sure what changes when you random Night Elf in a Night Elf mirror, assuming your opponent's going Demon Hunter by default. But maybe you could go pot him. You know that at least your opponent is definitely not going to go pot him. They're either going to go Keeper or Demon Hunter if they're playing random. They're never going to go pot him. They're never going to go pot him. So Demon Hunter for Ceron. Ah! What the hell? What? What? Oh, he scouted early. He scouted super early. That's what he did. Oh, I was like, what is going on? God, I'm so wrong. I'm such an idiot. Jesus. Okay. So MysT is going to do the Pot of Archer strat. He's going up against a Demon Hunter. Oh, Ceron canceled the Demon Hunter and went Pot of himself. Because he saw, maybe he saw how early the Scout Wisp was, and he's like, okay, I know what's going on. I know what you're doing, buddy, old pal. Pot of Mirror. Alright. What the hell is this? This is crazy. This is crazy. Crazy town. Oops. What are the items? Gloves of Haste and Gloves of Haste.
A player's forces are under attack.
Right, Searing Arrow versus Aura. I don't agree with an Aura pick first with the Potom. Searing Arrow, you know, from what I've seen in replays, it's almost always Searing Arrow first. Moon, Laliat, Foggy, they all go Searing Arrow right off the bat. And it means that you pretty much win every exchange in the early game if you do go Searing Arrow. So these two get in a fight, in a scrap, you know who's going to win it. Alright. And Moonwell cancel. Third Moonwell and second Ancient War. Is it for both players? Yep. 2 Ancient War Hunt, Potom Mirror. I love it. Dude, it reminds me of like Remind vs. Moon in 2009. I love watching Elf Potom Hunt Mirror. I love it. Although it was more Demon Hunt Mirror back in the day, but awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. A reveal could be used and would actually be enough for MysT to probably kill this archer, and that's what's going to happen. But it runs away preemptively, and MysT not paying attention. Oh no, he wasn't paying attention, he was looking at the Wisp. What a baller move from Ceron. Now it looks like he's got big balls, and he just proved it to all of us. Wisp could be detonated on the creeps, and yep, will be, but at least he gets rid of that scout for now. Ceron has level 2, has his own Searing Arrow, so didn't have too much of an impact the first ability choice. Level 3 is going to be a big advantage, as well as the heal scrolls, but there's 2 shops on Last Refuge. Okay, Ceron's not going to let this one get away, or rather MysT isn't going to let this one get away this time.
Players' forces are under attack.
And Huntress is coming out. Do we have double Ultra Vision? We do, so both players in a pretty even game. Of course, Ceron has lost one archer, rather. But they would just be fodder for the Huntresses. Archer pretty much just a ward for MysT. Illusions are going to be quite impactful. Using it to scout, but I think saving them for the fight would be nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 2 now, but not without taking a lot of damage. This is the battle of the Moon Juice. Who runs out of Moon Juice first is going to be in a rough position, and look how much damage MysT is taking. The Searing Arrow forces the town portal, and look at the Moonwells go dry. Although they're all full right now, but... Oh, he only uses one of them. Being very conservative. Okay, apparently not. And the shop now going to Ceron, getting a invuln pot, which isn't too good, but he's going to be level 3 off if he gets both of these. He'll be very close to level 3. Yeah, get it. Get it. He does get it. Oh, surround on a Huntress, though. That could be a big kill for MysT, but he might lose a hunt himself. Alright, so, you know, kills a hunt, loses TP and the camp. I would say Ceron's still got the better end of that exchange. Tier 2 tech underway. An advantage in that regard for Ceron. Soju and Shy, I haven't heard those names in a while. Blanky. Alright, so probably a tech into Glaives with Vorpal. An Alchemist, and maybe some Archers. Yeah, Remind's been playing a little bit recently. Okay, Huntress count. 3-6 versus 3-7. And 2 Glaives out for both players. Apparently there's some... There's a number of units you get. Why is it 41 against 47? Am I missing something? 1 hunt difference. Is it a 2 Huntress difference? That would have to be it, right? 3, 6, 3, 7. I guess there's an Archer still alive somewhere. Oh yeah, there's an archer. Archer and a hunt difference. That's where the supply is going. Maybe a wisp as well. MysT coming in for the moon, while huntresses are very good at killing buildings. I mean, OC has probably killed like, 20,000 altars with hunts in his time, at least. Guy loves attacking altars. I don't know what it is. Glaives, though, a big advantage. For now, but both players will have glaives. And if the lab gets crept, a Zeppelin is going to be a big, big deal for both players.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Vorpal, as well as upgraded Moonglaive on the way. Should be soon, at least, if it isn't. As well as +1 attack for both players. Which is good to get because it... Oh! Last hits. One went to each player. Remember, Ceron's the only one with level 3 currently. So +13 on the Glaives. And +4 on the Huntresses. Okay, there's Vorpal. And just like good old times, I don't miss a lot about the Keeper patch, but what I do miss is Glaive mirrors. Just like I like watching Cryptlord mirrors, because I just like watching them struggle, Farseer Headhunter mirrors, Cryptlord mirrors, Glaive mirrors. Just like watching them struggle. Alright, Zeppelin is definitely going to be purchased here for Ceron level 4. No Alchemist either, I guess, not necessary. Unless you need some heal spray desperately. Do we have a Zeppelin? Yeah, yes, we do. And Scroll the Beast as well. I didn't point that out earlier. But that's going to be massive. Oh my god, these Glaives are going to be like +30. They already have +2 attack. Yeah, long last MysT has his own level 3, but not the items. I think Ceron's just gonna steamroll him. The supply is in MysT's favor, but the health, the items aren't. He doesn't have a Zeppelin yet, although he could get one. Ceron might just run him over here. Wait, Ceron went 1-1-1? Oh, sorry, yeah, he's level 4. But level 2 Steering Arrow is so good. It doubles the damage. Doubles the damage. Only did that versus Orc? Alright, well,
A town is under siege.
Oh, this is pure chaos. One Hippogriff just to deal with the potential Zeppelin, which I like to see. The Wisp taking a lot. Alright, we're in Crazy Town. We're in Cake Town. If you want to bake a cake, you gotta get into it, as you may say. Ancient War going to be killed. 56 against 56. Holy hell. But 5 Glaives against 3. I can only imagine there's a couple more coming out. One Huntress chilling back here. Ancient War goes down. Alright. Yeah, we're really in Cake Town here, guys. By the way, Lion Horn. Nice item, finally for MysT. Ogre Mauler as well. And the vision from this Owl Scout, yeah, I suppose Steering Arrow would not get anywhere near as much value as this. Yeah, I guess I was wrong on that one.
The town is under siege.
This Hunt's still trapped, but honestly, a Hunt is not going to have that much impact. It's all about Glaive numbers right now. Shop going to go down too. And MysT did go for Steering Arrow level 2. You imagine if he went for Owl Scout as well. 2-0 versus 2-2 upgrades, by the way. 62 against 59. What a way to end the day, guys. What a way to end the day.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now the high ground. Oh my god, the Vorpal. The positioning is all of a sudden way better. I think, do you town portal out? I mean, this is getting dicey. Okay, but the positioning is refocused. Oh man, this is tense. This is tense. But MysT just seems to have more glaives. Where are the units for Ceron? I feel like he should have more glaives here. 4 glaives versus... Okay, it's just 4 against 5. Dude, this is crazy. Scroll the Beast hasn't been invested yet. Probably won't. 1 hunt. Attack ground. Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus Wheezes. Neither player's lost a unit yet. Just buildings have been killed. Yeah, you imagine this would make it would be so much easier for MysT if he had Owl Scout, because he could just poke at these with just Searing Arrow.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh my god. The tension. Yeah, I was super wrong about this Owl Scout, dude. Super wrong. This is a very unique situation. Okay, Ceron going in for the glaives. But if he backs off, he's got to be careful to not take so much damage on his glaives. He's gonna first blood. Okay, the first unit has died. Scroll the Beast used, but scroll not used on the glaives. Plus 33 on this one at least. Both players probably gonna lose everything. But if there are glaives, nice Cyclone on the glaives. I love that from Ceron. I love that. What a nice usage of that. But detonated. And hunts find their way onto the glaives. And TP out. And at the end of the day, MysT 57 supply. What a fight from him. I thought both players were just going to get clobbered. But 7 glaive throwers left over. Yeah, Ceron probably should have gotten out much earlier. Left over with 3 glaives. What if behind that push, Ceron just didn't build reinforce with units, and instead just built like 6 Hippogriff Riders back at home, instead of building more units? What if he just re-pushed now with 6 glaive thrower or 6 Hippogriff Riders? How sick would that be? He could have. He had the production to do it. Okay, now he's building 1 Hippogriff and archers, so that's what he's going into. But imagine if he was just banking. He just used that as a delay tactic, and now he just had 6 Hippogriff Riders. How sick would that be? How sick. But MysT is pressing forward. He's definitely has a huge advantage. Going in for the glaives. Invuln forced. If you can get a couple of kills, that'd be good. Surround, though. He's just going to hold the surround. Glaives, though, coming in. Oh, my God. Invuln about to run out. Oh, these glaives not attacking. Okay, 2 glaives going to go down, but the Potom level 5. Level 6 on MysT Potom. That's an ultimate. There's going to be 2 Hippogriff Riders. But the ultimate's going to destroy everything. Here are the Hippogriff Riders. There is no anti-air other than the Potom herself. But there is the Starfall. What a way to possibly end the day and end these closed qualifiers. With some Starfall action. GG is called. About 8 glaive throwers on the field. And congratulations to both MysT and Pato. A nice try to Ceron right there. But the double Brazilians make it through PogChamp.